Good morning, everyone. I just want to come back to the river and I want to talk about some things. I'm going to tell you what's going on. This is part 3, and I'm also going to talk about some things with counseling. Proverbs 22:9 says, "Whoever has a bountiful eye will be blessed, because they will share their bread with the poor." Okay, a bountiful eye. I want you to keep that in mind. A bountiful eye. Now, when I look at this, I see that there is not abundance and there is not bounty because the water is depleting. Okay, but if you look at it through the eyes of the Spirit and you look deeper, what you find out is that this is a blessing in disguise. Now, 2 teenagers decided that they would open some valves and cause this to drain, and they have drained a mile of this river. And so the Wildlife Commission, I guess they decided, okay, wait a minute, this might be a good thing. We've been trying to figure out how to get rid of that invasive plant called the hydrillus plant. And it is invasive. And it is hard to fish when it grows high because it was so hot in the beginning of the summer. It's grown bountifully in the wrong way. It's been difficult to fish because that's all you catch. It chokes rivers. So this is something that they've been wanting to figure out how to get rid of. But when this happened, it's happening naturally. So this plant, you see all that white over there? And if you could look down there, you would see even more. This plant is now dying like crazy. And let me see if I can show you. Some is right there. And then this will be dead if it drains anymore. And this is right outside where my deck is. And so what it looks like, if you look from up there on the deck, it looks like Christmas trees have been laid in. But it's an invasive plant and it chokes the rivers, it chokes the wildlife, and they've been trying to figure out how to get rid of it. But what has happened when this drain happened, it's dying off naturally. This is a good thing. So there are things in our life that are invasive. Emotions that come along and they choke us out. And we feel like, what are we going to do? And so we finally decide, I'm going to get some help. I'm going to go to a friend or a counselor or someone that I can trust. You need confidentiality. And I'm going to just sit and I'm going to talk, and we're going to look at our invasive plants. But there's some things that have to happen when you go into counseling. When I have an empty tissue box, I know that I am being a good counselor. That sounds strange. But when someone comes in, they begin to pour out. I know that their river is draining so that their evasive emotions can be dealt with. They can be brought to light. They can be burned up, and they can go away. And this person can walk out free. And when the rains come, then their heart will be better off for it. Crying is not a bad thing. It's when we cease to cry, when we cease to feel that we are in massive trouble. And so that verse that I talked about, who has a bountiful heart. If you have a bountiful heart, that means you are always looking under the thing that appears to be the big thing. And so you want a counselor that can actually do that. You want a counselor that doesn't just look at you and go, well, I don't know what you're going to do. This is horrible. You want a counselor that can honestly say, I am so excited for you right now because you are not going to recognize yourself in a short while. If you do what we ask you to do, then your life will be different. We are not the type of counselors that just give you the opportunity to just complain and lament forever. In the beginning, you will complain, you will lament, you will say things that you're mad about because you are just in doing so. But at some point, we have to help you turn from the seed of bitterness that's trying to start to a place where we can get the river drained and kill off the bad things. So I just wanted to leave you with that. I want you to think about if you have any places in your life where you have invasion, where things that you want gone, we can help you with that in Manchester or Murfreesboro. Call us at 615-332-4389. I'll keep you posted on the river. You can also, if you want to jump ahead of the line, because we have some counselors that are getting full, you can go directly to beautifully brokencounseling.com, and there's a short intake form there. Fill that out, and that will put you directly in touch with me, and I will pick a counselor for you. We'll cut out all of that traffic of going through a receptionist, waiting, and all that. You will get an answer within 24 hours usually, unless something's going wrong and we're not aware, so call us back. You'll get an answer, and you will get an appointment sometimes within the same week or the next week. We are trying to keep those lines open so you can get in as soon as you're ready to start dealing with those invasive things in your heart. All right, thank you, and God bless, and you have a fantastic day, and I will fill you in later. We were supposed to get rain for the last 3 days, but here we are again. So God has decided that in this portion of the river, He wants to bring forth more life. So right now He has to drain it. So we're just going to wait until we see what He does. And when I catch those big fish, I'm going to put them out there too. All right, God bless. Have a great day.